Yo soy caro y todo el mundo me quiere. Yo soy como un Frenchie. Las baby me aman, les compro cartera, yo no compro Elchi. Mucho Dior, Gucci, mucho Givenchy. Tú no ves, estoy burlao, ja, ja, ja. La risa, yo estoy burlao. Me siento solo a veces, no tengo nadie al lado. Llevo 5 años en la cima, como Tindón camposteado. A mí me va en casa de campo, perico ripiao. Burlao, ja, ja, ja. La risa, yo estoy burlao. Viste en oversize, pero conmigo están. Llevo 5 años en la cima, como Tindón camposteado. Ey, pero antes nadie sabía, todo el mundo decía quién es Bad Bunny, like quién es Baby. Ahora ando en la G-Wagon, azul navy, comiendo sushi con la baby desde que Messi. Esta es la USA, todo el mundo sabe quién es la cabra, ya no es Tom Brady, ey. Un par de que aún no me creen. Yo ando con Adidas, las babos, yo boté todas las breves. Te lo dije hace tiempo con Arca, ya me acostumbré. La industria me aburre, te juro, me retiro a los 33. Fácil. Qué bonita la vida, vamos a hacer un brindis. Ustedes comprando prenda, yo comprando building. Las viejas locas conmigo, como si yo fuera Wilkin. Todas las baby chappy, ey, pidiéndome chavo, pidiéndome Birkin. Tienen piercing, paciencia con alma, en el skyline andamos racing. Haciendo plata, estamos busy. Yo no voy pa' Rinane, yo mando el nene del Nisi. Se puede, pero es difícil. Pa' mí es fácil, yo estoy burlao, ja, ja, ja. La risa, yo estoy burlao. Me siento solo a veces, no tengo nadie al lado. Llevo 5 años en la cima, como Tindón camposteado. Ey, a mí me va en casa de campo, perico ripiao. Burlao, ja, ja, ja. La risa, yo estoy burlao. En el carrito de Red Bull me salieron alas, estoy volado. Ando con los mismos que andaba cuando estaba pelado. Ni que roncar, mami, que no sea cari pelado. Ey, vengo de PR, ¿de dónde son las verdaderas? Qué casualidad, los que se hacen más calle siempre salen. Que critican mi vida y no viajan más que mi mascota. Por eso yo sigo los consejos que me dio mi abuelo, que me dio el pachino. La vida es más fácil comiendo rigatón y bebiendo un ratito en Francia. Viendo la mañana con un capuchino. A los que creyeron desde el día 1, gracias. Un saludo pa' Pino, Pajero, pa' Coco, pa' John y Pandino. Gracias papá Dios por la gente buena, pues está en mi camino. El que tiene Billboard no tiene Grammy, el que tiene Grammy no tiene Billboard. Mira mi trophy case, como lo combino. En mi combo todos son finos, como los violines. Los tuyos se van de la sala el día que tu movie se termine. Los míos se quedan hasta que Dios nos enseñe los créditos. Leyenda como el sol, sí, como el sol de México. Cuando Curry no existía, ya casi no las metía. Fácil desde luego, muchos que decían que en mí no creían. Pobres demagogos, tú eres loco. ¿Cómo tú vas a dudar de más que le metes? 4 de la mañana en el estudio con Beto y Cachete. De 9 dígitos, ahora son los cheques. La pidiéndome fuerte billete. Me gustan los blondes, también las brunettes. Locas con el body, le gusta el mami, ey. Que viva PR, no suelto el soy, vuelve Candy B, pero sin jinete.
Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. The Pacers still playing on their home court in this one, and going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year. Last season they split the series with each team able to win on the road. Wade with it. George picks him up. The shot by Wade, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Wembanyama. That one drops for him. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Now here's James. Behind the back and lays it in.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Anderson looking it over. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Barrett, no good. Thunder off to a quick start here. 4-point game. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Heinrich with it. Pass to James. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. One on Holmgren.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And James drills them both. Now Henderson. At the top of the key, Holmgren. Again, Indiana.
Phenomenal work in the screen and roll. Holmgren is so good at exploiting the defense in those sets.
Outside, James. Wembanyama outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jackson. Stolen. Here's the break. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, nice slam by Holmgren. Love seeing him finish with force like that.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Now James, after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
The Thunder with the lead. On the wing, James. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Here's Alvarado. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Here's Nowitzki. Ingram left side. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, it's never easy trying to contain Ingram, especially when he's fighting off defenses like this.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Harden. Inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you.
And with his length, it's easy to see why Ingram's such an effective shot blocker. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Down low, Ingram. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Ingram's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And boy, Ingram uses that floater so effectively at just the right time, at just the right arch. Pulls it out of his bag when the defense least expects it.
Here's Wade.
Substitution on the court.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And here is James. Clark, these days, especially in the playoffs, any weak link defensively gets exposed.
Yeah, well, you're going against the same opponent. So whatever area that you're weak in, that's going to be exposed. Specialists can get a few more minutes during the regular season, but in the postseason, hey, every possession extremely valuable, and you're trying to have the players on the floor that give you the best chance to win at the highest level.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 2. Outside Mathurin. It's the three-point bomb. Mathurin's got 5 now.
All the talk is about Harden scoring, but I tell you what, he can dish that rock too.
James looking it over. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Checking in for the Pacers, number 7.
Thunder on D. Holmgren the screen. With the shot. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 9 points for Chet Holmgren.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And as James Harden has gotten older, Clark, he's made it clear he wants to contend for title.
And that's a typical progression for a player. You can't blame him. I mean, he's done just about everything you can do individually. He's aware of the fact that a championship would add to his career immeasurably.
And here comes Mathurin all alone. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
Outside for George. Back to James. Another shot on the wing, Jackson. 6 to shoot. To the inside. It's good. 12 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before that.
So Clark, with his talent and upside, the future is extremely bright for Benedict Mathurin.
Very bright, shining extremely bright. I love this young man. Like his comportment, Kevin, as much as I like his athleticism and his ability to score at all 3 levels, he just seems to be unfazed and plays with a maturity and confidence that belies his youth.
Pacers leading by 5. Pass to Hendricks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Here's Ingram. Drops one in from the wing. Ingram's got 4 this quarter.
The shot-making ability of Ingram, persistent in how he attacks the defense. I love it.
And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Pacers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. No good on the 2nd, so he hits 1 of 2. Looking for George. He gets it there. Pass to Ingram. Nowitzki up top. From 13. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pass to Barrett. Now here's Holmgren. And here's Barrett. Shoots from 14. Henderson inside the three-point line.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
Thunder trailing by 4. To the paint. And James gets it to go. James has got 7 points in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Wade with no one around. Connects from three-point range.
Hey, out at the arc, Wade is a pretty selective shooter, so when he goes up, you know he's feeling it.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 9 points in the game so far.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Holmgren. Up and in on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 5.
The fans and this team just love how Holmgren plays the game, going on the attack with a ton of energy.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Tries again. No one near James as he lets it go. Another miss by James. Pass to Holmgren. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
Basket counts. 14 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Harden surveying the D. Pass to Hendricks. Barrett with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Fires from deep. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now just a 3-point Pacer lead.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. So both teams making some changes here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Now here's Henderson driving the lane, and then Henderson with the jam.
How about that screen by D-Wade?
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 5-point game. High post, Nowitzki. And there's another one for the Thunder.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Wade outside. Here's the screen. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Wade's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you see how Wade adjusts to whatever the defense throws at him? Strong finish there.
Here's James, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And James picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:33 left in the third. Down low, here's Henderson. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Henderson's got 7 points.
One of the very best. Wade will get you the rock.
Here's Heinrich. He has yet to score. Ingram outside. Nowitzki left side. With the fadeaway. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Tell you what, Nowitzki really, he can fill it up from anywhere. You got to admire his scoring ability, including his mid-range game.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Back to Redick. The three. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Nice play by Nowitzki off the pick and roll right there. Was able to work through the coverage and open things up for himself and his team.
And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And That's taking care of business, fellas.
It's Redick on the wing. Pass to Nowitzki. Alvarado with it. The layup off target.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And Nowitzki puts up a deep three. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Pacers lead by 4. Live from Gainbridge Field. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He was very fired up. He said, look, this is going to be a big win for us. We close this out, and we'll show the rest of the league who we are.
Thank you, David. Here's James. Off with the layup. Indiana leading by 4. Henderson with it. He's picked up by James. Wade gets the bucket.
Muscling through the contact that time. Wade, excellent at finishing in these situations.
Outside, James. Nowitzki outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First free throw is good.
You know, it really shows on the face of Nowitzki how much he loves playing the game. And that kind of enthusiasm is infectious. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Pass to Holmgren. Henderson, no one around him. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Henderson's got 10 points in just the second half. Outside, James. Double clutches. And the layup is good.
That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
Henderson with it. Wade outside. Back to Henderson. Indiana moving it around. And Kirk Hinrich picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Out to the wing. For 3, Holmgren. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. Pass to Nowitzki. Now, Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Lets it go with a 3. Outside, George. Goes up again. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Well, when you shoot it as good as Paul George shoots it, it's hard to stay down on his shot fake. It's really remarkable how he gets defenders to bite on it more times than not.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Al Harden. With the drive. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Mathurin. That 3 off the mark. Thunder trailing by 3. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. 18 points for Victor Wembanyama.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
And the Pacers call time here. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Henderson. They set the screen. Pass to Hendricks. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Indiana leading. Shot clock at 3. Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
Well, you love to see that. Holmgren keeping his eyes up and his options open.
James right side. Here's Wembanyama. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
Back to Barrett. Latrey. A three-pointer is right on target.
And, you know, that's what the scouts have always loved about Barrett. That alpha mentality and his ability to rise to the occasion. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Hendricks, good.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Wembanyama down low. Money!
Big points there on the slam. He had a much smaller man on him and took him to task. Just a massive play.
Pass to Barrett. And George hits the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Barrett. Stolen by Jackson.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 29 seconds left in the game. Pacers on defense. 3-point lead. That's Nowitzki at the elbow. Hendricks pulls it in. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Fires from way outside. And Holmgren pulls it down. So it's Indiana picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really...
She be mommy of the year, but don't never had them kids. They be broker than the capping like they rich. Why